Hello and welcome, or if you've been here before, then welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here today. I have an updated house tour video. I called it a summer house tour, but this is really just how my house looks when it's not any type of holiday season, so it just kind of looks summery all of the time. But I just thought I'd take you around and show you how much things have changed since my original house tour, which I think was about 2 years ago. Our house is about 1,300 square feet. I know in my first house tour I said 1,500, but we no longer use our converted garage as living space. It's just storage space. So it's back to being 1,300 square feet. And we are a family of 5. So while it can get a little cozy sometimes, we love our house. It definitely makes us feel closer together as a family. Storage is a huge thing in this house. So as soon as you walk in, we have a closet right by the door, and it's great because I did a makeover on it, so it can have a little bit more storage space. I keep cleaning supplies in here, my purse, the diaper bag. We have our key holder in here, and then a couple bags that are just kind of catch-alls for the mail. This way I can toss it in here and not have to see it all the time. But I really like how this little makeover turned out. It gave me a lot more storage in a small space. Our living room is immediately off the front door, so you can see it as soon as you walk in. It is very cozy with a fireplace, and I just have it decorated really simply with some shelves. I love our house because it gets a lot of natural light, so we don't need lights on until the very end of the day, which is so nice. Most of our together time is spent here in the living room. The girls dance and play. We have a little nugget type couch that they play on all the time, so that is constantly taking up room in the middle of the floor. There's toys everywhere usually, so anytime you come over to our house, this is normally what you're gonna find in the living room. Kids definitely live here, and while I don't mind the toys, it is nice to have some storage solutions. So I simply put things in this basket off to the side of the TV stand and then throw a blanket on it, and it kind of hides everything and makes it look pretty, even though there's a lot going on under there. I also have this really big basket that I got off Facebook Marketplace, and it houses all of our other blankets. We always have blankets everywhere. So this is just what our living room looks like the majority of the time. I have a lot of knickknacks on the shelves that are very special. I always have seashells that my dad gets me when he goes down to the Keys, so those are everywhere as well. I love our dining room. It's immediately when you walk in to the left. My husband built this perfect banquette seat, and it's my favorite thing in the house almost, I think. We always gather in the dining room. I try to make sure I have fresh flowers sitting on the table because you can see it from anywhere in the house. So every time I look at the flowers, it makes me happy. I love our window. It opens up to a beautiful crepe myrtle tree. All of our gathering is done around this table. When we have parties, this table is always set and ready. And we also do our Easter eggs here. We do homeschooling here. It's my makeshift office sometimes. So a lot of things happen at the dining room table, and I just have it decorated again really simply. I've got a picture from my grandmother. I've got some pictures we've taken, and then just a few little flowers and starfish here and there. This china cabinet is from IKEA. It has definitely seen better days. It holds a lot of my dishes that are from my grandmother and just some of my favorite coffee mugs and other just small things that have value. I also have these records that I framed and put on the wall. And then my Monstera plant lives in the corner. When you come into our kitchen, it again is very lived in. It is very tiny, kind of galley style kitchen. We've thought about opening it up, but we have just not made that jump yet. A lot of things happen in our kitchen. Everyone gathers here despite the small size. We're always cooking. We cook the majority of the week. Lucy loves to help out now that she's getting bigger, and we always have people over, and everyone will stand in the kitchen and talk and eat or hang out. So even though it's small, it definitely has a lot going on, and of course the odd dance party here and there. I did put some extra storage on top of the fridge in the form of these baskets that I thrifted, and they help to house some additional dry storage like cereal and crackers and chips and that kind of thing. This is our pantry area. On the top part of the pantry we have more storage, which is great. I usually keep like trash bags and Ziplocs and extra things in here. And then our pantry is right below it, so if you've never seen our pantry before, it's kind of cool. It opens up and you can put stuff all the way in the very back and it swings out. It does get annoying because the doors have to be completely open, so it does block the back patio door a lot, and that can get just a little frustrating, but overall it is a really great pantry and it has a lot of storage space. So you can check out my pantry organization videos if you'd like to see a little bit more about it. This is just a little bar cart that we have, and it has extra storage inside as well. I have it decorated with some candles and a photo of our girls and my wax warmer, which I love. It makes the house smell so good. When you go down the hallway, we have our main bathroom, and we put a board and batten wall in there, so I thought that turned out really cute, and it kind of warmed it up a little bit too. Just have a few seashells out and a candle and our hand soap. Inside of the bathroom I have storage for cleaning supplies, and then we have a lot of towels in here. And then on the bottom part I've got all of Hannah's stuff, my 19-year-old, as well as some hair tools. So we keep it really basic just to make sure it doesn't feel cluttered. When you walk down the hall we have family pictures, and then I also have some pictures on the other side. I worked at Disney for 15 years and these pictures reminded me of the Enchanted Tiki Room, and I thought they were so bright and colorful. Girls' room is at the very end of the hall. I didn't show you my 19-year-old's room. She has a whole video dedicated to it though, so I'll link that below. This is the room that our youngest daughters share. We have a 5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. She'll be 3 in November. So I have these crystals hanging up. They cast beautiful rainbows everywhere. It's so fun. The girls play in here all the time. We have bunk beds that I got secondhand. They're the IKEA bunk beds, and they work out perfectly in this space. We've got a bookshelf on the wall, and then I do have a shelf that just holds some special photos and certain things that I wanted to display. And then I've got some framed pictures, and then Lucy's artwork is stuck onto a bulletin board on the other side of the wall. It is very small in here, but the girls have plenty of room to play. I've got some storage with a cube shelf, and then I set some other stuff on top of it. The bookshelves are very popular. My youngest loves to take books off and read them, so I love that they're at her level that she can do that. I just tried to decorate it with them in mind and keep it really fun and playful and fit for young girls while still trying to make the best use of the space and maximize what we had in here. Lastly, on our house tour, I'm going to show you the master bedroom and bathroom. I did just do a video on this, so some of these pictures might look familiar, but this is what our master bedroom looks like. My husband did this beautiful accent wall with cedar shake shingles, and it's just sort of beachy, boho themed. I've got very plain basic bedding, and we made our headboard out of some rattan. I have this dresser from IKEA. I've had it for at least 15 years. And I also bought the pendant lights from IKEA as well. I've got some storage behind the back door. My ukulele is hanging, which I love. And then our closet is a walk-in closet. We did do a makeover of it, so it does look different from my last house tour. I can link the video down below. But we added some bookshelves and some storage racks. I also decluttered a ton of my clothes, so I have a lot more space. We've got storage on the top as well, hats across the back wall. My husband's things are on the right-hand side, and then we keep the floor pretty clean if I can help it. Lastly is our master bathroom, and again, I just did a video on this, so you can watch that if you want to see a little bit more about it. I keep this very simple too, just a few things on the counter, and then our towels are brand new. I love them. They're so pretty, and they make the room look so nice. I have my plant hanging in the window. This plant loves the bathroom. And then we did our accent wall here, so that's in my video that I posted. It makes the bathroom feel so much more warm and cozy and just the perfect place to unwind at the end of the day. That's going to do it for my house tour. Thank you so much for joining me. I have a lot more videos coming soon, so I hope you'll stick around.